2 words. Colour correction.
2 words. Episode 5 of the podcast.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Here on the beautiful shores of the forest.
We've widened our
Where are we this week,
area.
We're in the forest.
Oh,
week.
yeah. Went in.
We're just sitting at a table. Look, this table. All the burbs flying around in the background. Burbs is like the theme of the week, man.
It's been the theme of the fucking month, man. I'm sick of them. I'm fucking sick of them. Although I do want to get a pet bird. I want to get a cockatoo.
Yeah, I saw you tag someone in that.
They're so funny, Georgia. I tagged my missus in it, and she's just like, "No, we'll kill it."
They're feral as shit, man. You don't want a cockatoo.
Hilarious. My parents had one.
Scary things.
Yeah, it used to bite you and shit. And they'd hiss at you and stuff, and they'd tell you to shut up and fuck off and shit.
Yeah, my dad's mate had the exact same thing. It'd be like, come over and you just in the backyard.
You're going to be that guy in town that's like everybody hates.
Yeah, the bird used to like fucking drive mum insane. It was funny as.
Well, attract all the cats. Just like coming into your backyard trying to kill it.
No, because I want it just to
like
walk
a
around
house.
house.
No, you have it like.
And then George's like, no, it's going to shit everywhere.
It'll bite one of your fingers off.
Make a cage at the back for it.
Nah, because I'm going to get a baby one. I'm going to love it and hold it.
I don't know if you can buy baby ones.
You can, I've seen them.
Really?
Yeah, $150. Gumtree.
Yeah, totally legit. Oh,
yeah,
so
that's what I want.
Games. Let's talk games. Let's hit him with the hard stuff.
Gumtree, tell us about Halo Online.
Oh, yes. Halo
yeah,
Online.
so Magnesium has... Magnesium.
Guys, please.
Magnesium.
Has found, I don't know if he's found it, it's like, he said that it's an old development, like 5 years ago.
It's like an old project.
Yeah. And they've only just brought it to light again with a new update. And so essentially it's just Halo 3 from the 360 online on PC now.
It's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah.
I watched the shorts.
It's the exact same. Like they've even, like with this new update, they've put in so you can actually dual wield and everything again. And all that sort of stuff. But I've been playing it all day today, and it is just like Halo 3 on the 360. It is awesome.
It's
but
literally
just brings back memories.
Is it just the battle arena?
Oh, it's just like it has like all the maps that they had, and then also it has the Forge mode, so custom, making custom maps and things like that, custom games. So they have like some servers are just dedicated to what's it called?
Infestation.
Yeah, that zombie mode one, where it's like one person's a zombie and you like infect the other one, and it's just fucking awesome. It's so much fun.
Me and Brody used to play that Fat Boy one where like, I don't know if it was Fat Boy. It was called something, but like one person's like real slow and has the big hammer, and he like goes through a maze and you guys are like meleeing your way to try and get to the end. Yeah. We used to always play that one.
And do you ever do like the mongoose races and stuff?
Yeah. The mongoose races.
It's so good. It's crazy how people can make such good maps with the Forge thing. Like the Forge.
That map editor looks really
awesome.
Powerful.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Being able to choose any environment.
Not only that, you can just
swap it out.
fly up in the sky and make a completely new map.
That's weird.
It's amazing.
So weird.
Yeah. Like I was playing one today and it was like low gravity and stuff, and it was just jumping from like little stands and everything, and it was like one shot, one kill. So you're like jumping around low gravity.
Because it wasn't hard enough already.
Yeah, just shooting like crazy, and there's just all this green plasma shit flying everywhere. It was fucking hectic, but it was so fun. Yeah.
Free to play too.
Free to play, easy to download. I forgot what the developer's called, but if you
it's
just
something weird like Eduardo or something.
Yeah, something like that. But if you just search Halo 3 PC
or Halo Online, I think I found it. Halo Online.
It'll come up, and it's only like 1.8 gig download.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's it. And it's a compressed file. Yeah. So I think the overall install is like 5.3 or something like that.
Still, that's still pretty small in comparison to half the stuff that you play these days.
I just hope they bring, like eventually, they'll just do the whole game. So they'll just do like the whole story and everything.
Just for PC?
Yeah.
There's no way on earth that Bungie would let that happen.
Well, Bungie didn't give a fuck about this.
Yeah.
They fucking just left on the 360 and ran away.
It's still their IP though. They still
but they're still
bastards.
They've changed.
They're changed. They're making shit games like Destiny 2.
Yeah,
well, that was a massive flop, wasn't it?
That was the biggest flop. It was just.
They're bringing out another DLC for it soon, actually.
Yeah, I saw that. A new enemy as well. I'm pretty sure.
I just saw there's a new update or something.
Yeah, there's meant to be a new enemy in it or some shit. So obviously new raids, new missions, same shit as the last game really.
If you had to choose between Halo Online and Radical Heights, what would you choose?
Oh, I haven't played as much Radical Heights as I wanted to. By saying that, the only time I played it was with Maney when we did a Let's Play. I know, I just need more people to play with. Like, it's pretty... I don't think it'd be very fun playing with randoms.
I sent Downey the link
Yeah.
last night. He's like, what the fuck is this?
Do you like it or not?
He's like, this looks amazing.
Oh,
He
yeah.
goes, this looks like Ski or Die. And I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what I said.
But yeah, Radical Heights was awesome to play with Maney the other day. That Let's Play will come out in a couple of weeks' time, probably, because we've got some other stuff to come out first.
With Big Minty Rappers.
Yeah, still got to bring that out.
We're still looking for another Let's Play that's not a horror game, really. My wish list is just full of horror games at the moment.
Yeah,
so many good ones.
I keep liking too many horror games, I think.
The one I was looking at that I really, really want to play is called The Works of Mercy.
Yeah.
And it's by it's the same publisher as the publisher that's doing Agony.
Yeah.
And
I thought Agony was meant to be out by now.
yeah, it got pushed back like 6 months, I think.
That's fucked.
That's the rating system, man. Ratings
games
are
getting pushed back.
So is
Fucking
it
Australian
all
ratings.
because of the ratings?
As far as I'm aware.
Yeah. So the game's fully developed, just not coming out until we figure out what we're rating it, or if we're censored.
No, well, they already know that it's going to get banned, censored. Well, yeah.
Games don't get banned anymore.
Here's the good thing though, they know it and they're making a patch for it. So at least on PC you can play it uncensored.
Yeah,
but you should see
just like that fucking hentai fucking VR game.
Kanoji.
Yeah,
or whatever.
Kanoji. Have you not seen that?
Oh
my
my
god,
so
it's
bad.
so bizarre.
This is what the world is becoming, man.
That's what VR's used for now.
Hentai.
The best, I'm
the best hentai I've seen.
I'm like looking at some of the reviews and shit like that, and I'm like, someone mentioned Pornhub. I'm like, I just googled this thing, and the first 3 videos that come up were from Pornhub.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how bad it is.
But that, freedom of speech, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose.
But how is that? You can have VR porn.
Yeah.
You know that's already a thing, yeah?
Yeah, I know that's a thing.
But this is like...
This is mainstream VR porn.
Full hentai interaction VR porn. People are even saying that it's
interaction.
Yeah.
$50 for a waifu.
Yeah.
Yeah, $50 for a waifu, man.
People are saying that it's like one of the best VR games based on the mechanics and things like that, and like the depth of it.
Can you just imagine that already we have games like Super Hot and everything that have good mechanics and everything, but a game that has already got better mechanics in a hentai porn game.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That industry has made a better game than most other VR games at the moment.
Probably got the most money to invest.
With the most money funded back into it through that.
Yeah, because you buy it on Steam as a censored version, but then even in the Steam description, it gives you the link for the patch to make it the hentai version.
I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen with Agony.
Yeah. Oh.
But anyway, this game Works of Mercy. You basically
forgot what we're talking about.
It's photorealistic, awesome.
Yeah.
Looks fantastic, and someone kidnaps your wife and your daughter, and then they call you on the telephone and tell you that they did it, but they're going to make you kill people and test you to see how far you'll go to get them back.
See, that's like
the first thing you do, he makes you call a prosy and get her to come to your house.
See,
this way you're recommending this game.
So bad.
That's questionable.
It's very questionable.
Like, when was it? A few podcasts back when we were talking about video game versus movies, and how video games get a harsher critique.
Well, harsher ratings, I think. Yeah.
And it's I don't know, that sort of is borderline.
Yeah, that's that's almost as bad as hatred.
Yeah.
But the sad thing is that the game looks absolutely fantastic.
It might be a great game, obviously.
You've got a full 4K setup. This would be the game to look at.
I think I have 4K.
2K.
I have 1440p, that's it. Doesn't go higher than that. Unfortunately, and I don't have money to buy 4K.
You've done pretty well for yourself so far.
Speaking of 4K though, my mate Angus, who we all know Angus, he just bought a TV off Kogan, that Australian.
Does it have Linux?
No. No, it doesn't. I don't even know if he's still running Linux, because he was talking about...
he's running Linux.
Yeah, he's talking about playing Halo with me. I'm like, well, you're going to have to dual OS. And, yeah, anyway, he bought this new TV. He sent me the link for it. He's like, oh, you should get one of this. It's not out officially yet, but you can pre-order it. So it's 800 Australian, so it's cheap.
It's pretty
for
cheap.
a 58-inch 4K at 120 hertz.
Wow.
So
that's like a monitor,
good.
basically.
That's
what that monitor that was
good.
looking at.
My laptop has
800
120
bucks.
hertz. Like,
You could hook your Predator up to that and play Halo.
yeah,
online.
exactly. Like, it's fucking decent. But, like, I don't know where the downfall would be. Like, it's 4K.
It doesn't seem right, does it?
Doesn't
Yeah, it's
seem like there's a
4K.
downfall.
I don't know what panel it is or what brand panel it is. But they've been developing it for 4 years and some shit like that. And so it's 4K, 120 hertz, has HDR as well. So it's going to look pretty.
Maybe it's that whole thing where they know that it's like a economy of scale. If they can bring out a TV under $1,000,
Yeah.
that they know they're going to sell thousands and thousands of them, then it's worth
Worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So losing that little bit of profit.
to just sell,
To sell
and
and
flood the
yeah.
market.
Yeah.
Because like Kogan's not really like a leader in the market.
No, I
Most
don't think
people have got
Bryce knew about Kogan like until a couple of years.
most
maybe
people have got
last
like
year.
Samsungs and Sonys
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and shit and Panasonics.
But like Kogan's been around for a long time now.
Yeah, maybe this is their big thing. They're just like, this is how we're going to take
Like
over
they've
the
always
market.
had cheap TVs and things like that, but like this is just the next step, I think.
Do you think this is...
Pretty
Do they make monitors as well? Or
Yeah,
not?
they do
I was
monitors.
just saying, because that could be a way
'Cause
of them to leak into that
Yeah,
market.
normally what they do is they use refurbished panels from other like dealers. So they'll use like LG panels or Samsung panels or something like that, and put it in like a cheap frame. So it's like you get like good quality TV for a lot less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
But yeah, it's interesting. So I told him to let me know how it goes on the mobile.
Yeah.
What else have you been looking at?
I've been looking at Hell Let Loose.
Why'd you whisper that?
So the camera doesn't pick it up.
It's a good mic,
zoom
man.
in on his
We were
mouth.
just after everyone smashed us for sound in episode 1. We've invested in sound.
Yeah.
You're not getting away with anything now.
But yeah, it's a World War II 50 versus 50 game. It is a 1-to-1 scale 4-kilometer map. So it's like
Yeah. So real life 4 kilometers.
yeah, real life 4 kilometers. And
So
it's
it'd be taking me 3 days to run across that.
yeah, but like it's 50 versus 50.
4K,
You're gonna
man.
find.
What
You're
the
gonna.
fuck?
I don't have a runner's body. You know what I have? I have a gamer's body.
Exactly.
That's why I'm built for this.
Well,
Fucking digital man would be able to do it.
Well, they've implemented vehicles into that. I think there's over 40 at the moment, but they haven't
40 vehicles.
they haven't put them in yet because of it's still an alpha, and it's still
So they've done the designs.
they've done the designs and everything for the like vehicles, and all the weapons are all based on real it's all what's the word?
What is it? World War
Anyway,
II?
World War II.
Historically
It's got
accurate.
historically accurate. It's got like Thompsons and Ariskas and all those type of guns.
Got a
and the
stick
Gear.
grenade.
It's got and the stick
I
grenades.
love stick grenades.
Yeah,
Any
fucking
game with a
sick.
stick grenade.
Lobbing like a cunt.
I like those ones where they like in the movies where they just like bang it on their helmet.
I've never seen
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
happens,
There's
man.
like,
It's
I
fucking
think
sick.
German grenades or some shit.
Yeah, I don't know. That's cool.
Stick grenades.
But yeah, so it's got that. It's you can put your foot in the door at $13 for like basically it's just like a little emblem or something, and for $26 you get access to the like beta and alpha and all that.
So
and the
is that
forums and
out
everything.
yet?
It's not out. It comes out in October.
Yeah. So is that
and
alpha
the money doesn't
out
get
or
taken
beta
out till the alpha's out at the moment.
Yeah. Okay.
But the full game doesn't come out until October.
Yeah.
And the max price for investment is $1,347.
It's a lot of money.
Star Citizen.
Yeah,
It's a lot of
Star
money.
Citizen all over again.
Except
Get a
that was
planet
like
named after
14 and
you,
a
you'll never
half.
find it.
Star Citizen was like $14,000
Yeah.
for the
Yeah, well, didn't
top
that
tier.
guy sell his fucking casino planet for like $40 million on Star Citizen?
No. I
Is
don't
it
know.
even
I
a
don't know
game?
anyone who plays Star Citizen.
Is it even a game yet?
Oh, not that game. There's a different one.
You know what I love? The memes about Star Citizen. It's just like
Never comes out.
Yeah.
Never comes out because we've spent too much money on other things.
Like cocaine and hookers.
And the FPS mode.
But yeah, so for close to $1,400, you get 6 accesses to the alpha, 6 to the beta, 6 to the forums. You also get
your own
six-
tank
is that
and shit
six-
like that.
Oh, you don't get your own tank. You get your own you make
Your own livery.
Your own livery for a tank. You get to make your own
What's the
camouflage.
livery?
Like
Like
it's the skin for the tank. So the tank
skin.
Yeah,
We're talking historically accurate
yeah.
here.
You also get named as in the credits and as a associate of or a producer as well because you put money into the game.
Yeah.
But you did nothing to produce it.
Yeah, you did nothing. You put money into their.
You got yourself an 8BP tank.
Yeah, boys.
But yeah, so
Imagine that flashing with the gold logo and
Just
shit.
fucking style it all over people.
Comes and be like, fuck.
There goes that 8BP crew, man.
These motherfuckers know what they're doing.
Get behind it.
yeah, that could be a good thing or it could be a bad thing because what happens if they edit the 8BP and just move the P down a bit and it's
Why would they do
a
that?
penis or a balls and shit? I don't know.
You've thought about our logo way more than I have. And I kind of feel bad because
Sometimes
drawing dick and balls is my thing, man. I can do that. I'm really good at it.
See, please do that and cut to that right now.
Yeah, there'll be
Paint.
MS Paint. Follow me on Twitter, MS Paintos.
Jacket be honest.
But yeah, so there's all that.
So when you said 6 things, so that's 6 accounts.
Yeah, there's 6 different accounts, so 6
if
different
you pay
accesses.
that much, you can.
So,
give it to
for
someone.
example, if you get 6, you and 5 mates, so all of
So you
us
can give it to
basically,
someone.
It's a
you
party
put money
bundle.
in. Yeah, it's
So
a
I was
party.
about
It's
to say,
basically a
why
party.
the
Clan
fuck
bundle.
do I want 6 accounts?
Yeah,
That's a really fucking cool thing. If
I'm
you got,
not
if
like
we can sell them
Maria
off.
just getting banned all over the place.
we could
How you
just
feel,
sell.
buddy? You doing okay?
Wow.
We could just sell off the accounts if you wanted to. It could.
Sell them off for $1,300.
Yeah.
That's a really
Oh,
good thing for organised clans, though. If you're like A
Yeah,
clan or
yeah,
something
that's
like
a good
that, you
idea.
just be like, "Fuck yeah, we're gonna play this," and we get a tank.
Yeah, that's pretty smart.
Yes.
So, yeah, so they have a GoFundMe on it's the other one, but it's not GoFundMe.
Kickstarter.
Yeah, Kickstarter. Their max goal, which they're I don't think they're really expecting to get, which is $700,000 US, and at the moment they have 326,000 Australian.
Doesn't the top tier unlock
much is that US?
dismemberment
Yeah, so
or
there's
something? US.
How much is 300,000 in US then?
I don't know.
It's
Be close.
it'd be close to
It'd be-
close to $500,000.
Yeah.
It'd be close, but so they have different tiers of what stuff gets unlocked at what, and the last ones are British, the British side, the Canadian side, the Russian side,
Yep.
all that into the World War II aspect of the game.
Union.
Yeah, so all that, and before all that's dismemberment, which they are going to maybe add into the game, which I'm pretty sure they've hit, so they're going to add
It'll
it.
get censored as fuck, man. You can't blow people into smithereens.
There's
and
games
not get
that are
censored.
a lot
will.
older that have that.
It's fun.
Dying
You and
light.
I know that.
You
That's
dismember zombies and dying light.
Yeah,
look
but
at Stay of Decay.
they're zombies. They're dead. They're already dead. They're already
There's war movies out there that fucking you see dismember.
Comes back
I know
to
that's
that
movies.
argument,
I know it's
Saving
movies.
Private Ryan.
Yep.
New phone coming out. It's developed by Red, which is the big company that for the cameras they use in movies and things like that.
Oh, I thought you meant there's actually a phone company called Red, but now
No, the company.
This is
this
even
whole
better.
company is called Red. So it's the
all the
company-
top filmmakers
all the
use Red
top-
cameras.
yeah,
They're all
all the
6K
top-
and shit.
Yeah, they're fucking ridiculous.
Kevin Free.
And then they use Phantom, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, so they know what they're doing in that aspect of technology. So they're developing this new phone, and it has the first holographic display on it.
Yes, that is sick.
Partnered with what's the company's name? Jesus, Leia, from named after Leia from Star Wars, and Leia, that's it. Leia, potato.
Potato 22.
I was like, who's Leah from fucking Star Wars?
Yeah. And so it's this new display, and I don't know how it works, but it makes everything look like it's a hologram.
I knew they were gonna do a thing. I don't know if they were supposed to come out on the iPhone X, where it would put your phone down and then have 2 sensors that would spit out the keyboard onto the.
Yeah, that's old shit. You used to be able to buy little laser like keyboard projectors that you could hook into your computer or whatever. It's a laser and it just lays out the keyboard. And when you press a key, it's just from breaking the light. It knows what key it is.
I've never heard of that.
They are old as.
That is new information and technology.
So, I remember when I saw the first Corvette with the heads-up display. What?
Heads-up display, yeah.
Yeah, the Corvettes had HUDs on them, and it used to show the G-force that you were pulling. I'm serious. It was on fucking Top Gear. It was amazing.
Now you can buy little G-rometer fucking measurement things and put it in anything.
Is it really called a G-rometer?
I don't know.
It's a fucking great name for a gadget.
Should be. G-rometer.
Yeah. Level Up Dice released a new set of dice today.
Are you two going to agree on both liking it, or are you going to be like,
yeah,
I hate this Red Dragon and I love this Red Dragon?
The Red Dragon was worth $100.
It was not worth $100. If you could see the electrical cable inside of it.
Nah.
That's worth it.
I'll give you this, Bob. There was nothing else like it at PAX.
Yeah.
It was one
I'm
off
not saying
piece.
I would buy it. I'm just saying that's what I expect for at least $100 because it's big and it does stuff.
Yep.
Rather than just
Functional.
a little wooden thing that you drop a dice in and it pops out the bottom. Whereas this is a big dragon.
It's good. Yeah, I'll give you that.
That's what I expect.
But they're making wood dice now, Level Up Dice.
Yeah, so
it gets me really excited actually. Mahogany they
Have you
released
ever used
today.
wood dice before? No. I wonder how different
So
it would be. Because it'd be really light.
Mahogany mahogany would be heavy.
No, it's
a hard
only
wood.
tiny.
It'd be a lot
They're
better
not
than,
that tiny.
be a lot better than the fucking gold dice that people use and just fucking dint the table or tiles.
Big titanium bronze shit.
No, they're brass. They're the heaviest fucking things I've
what
ever seen.
Is that what Anthony's using, the brass ones, or is that?
These are the eBay rip-offs, I think.
Yeah, those are fucking heavy still.
Yeah, you see, he rolls his D20 and just skids.
Just stops. What was I going to say? Yeah, yes. I suppose they'd weigh about the same as plastic.
The only thing I'd be worried about with wooden dice is that
Get
like
dented.
we play with Simo. He's gonna off the table like dented something.
Yeah.
Something would happen.
Yeah, and they'd scratch pretty easy as well.
I'd look after them, polish them. So we got a. You trying to be a lizard or something?
No,
That's how.
Cottonmouth.
No, that's how lizards eat crickets,
Is that
man.
from 150k with the ice?
Cottonmouth.
I keep getting lizards at my
From
house.
3-month-old tonic water.
Oh, I thought it was because you've been like doing too much PCP or something. So, found a new game. I don't usually like look at the VR section of Steam.
There is a VR Steam sale at the moment.
Yeah, I saw that. It is.
Coincidentally, it's got nothing to do with that.
Okay.
I just I actually
It's not on sale.
I actually stumbled across this game. It's called like fucking Duck Hunt or something. Not Duck.
Duck Hunt is such a shit game.
No, no,
That's the one.
not Duck
That's
Hunting.
Duck Duck Goose.
No, it's not Duck.
It is VR Duck Duck Goose. Haven't you seen it?
No, this is called
Duck Season.
and it actually references the original Nintendo game.
Yeah,
in
no,
it.
that's the one I've seen. It's literally just the same. Is that where it's literally just like the ducks come and you have to shoot them and everything?
Why do you keep wrecking my story? This is
Because
I told you it's a
wrecking-
horror game. It's a horror
Okay,
game.
It's a horror
continue.
game.
I've seen it. I've seen the gameplay. I watched Achievement.
They're moving too fast.
Just cut there and cut where I cut him off. Continue.
Get me
You're
into
not
it.
the editor. I am the editor of the
Rick.
podcast.
You heard me here and you're watching me do this action.
No.
I can't work with these.
Let's
people.
find something to talk about. Rick, there's this duck hunting game. It's a horror game. It's shit. There you go.
Yep.
Bang.
Thanks.
Cut.
Would you like me just to cut all that out? Stop it, restart.
It'll get cut. That's alright.
Yeah,
Alright.
Rick will
Like
know.
I said, I'm the editor of.
Please continue. Do you want to explain the game?
Oh, the game.
Duck Season.
It actually looks really good.
Yeah.
It's a horror game.
Is that the one where
Okay.
the old Nintendo game? Like reference from the old.
Yeah,
Okay.
except shit goes real sour,
Mm.
and the dog comes into your real life and makes you fucking. He starts hunting you down.
Does
Remember in Duck Hunt there was the original Nintendo game.
When you
You'd shoot the ducks, and at the end of the level, the dog would pop up, and he's
No, it's too poor.
Yeah, well, I didn't have one either. Well, that didn't stop me from playing it.
It's there because when you shoot the duck, it goes and collects it and brings it back.
Yeah. But in this game looked hectic as fuck. It's in VR, right? So you got like you're shooting ducks in VR, which is fun. But then it's like all of a sudden you can point the gun at your mum and shit like that. It starts getting real weird.
Wow.
You should watch the trailer for this. I'll put it in the description.
Like a linear story to it? Or?
Yeah. But there's like 12 mini games inside this game. So it's like a series of mini games, but then there's an overarching horror story with it. And you start getting like...
That's very interesting.
The trailer for it just had me hooked, man. It was so bizarre and it looked real hectic. And there's this weird fucking music playing over it.
I think the funniest bit I saw was you're playing and you obviously can see the shotgun. But if you turn around, you can see like the outline of the TV screen and you playing the game and your mum in the background, which is really cool. Yeah. And then you see that and then all you see is the dog like go past the window or something and you're just like... the fuck, and then like after the level you come out of the game.
Fucking
I think it's one of those ones that really starts to just like scale up and get real hectic towards the end.
Just watch Achievement. Jeff played it on Achievement. It looks pretty sick.
We're going to do Ricky's film clip as well. With the big green screen of him flying around playing guitar.
Yes. Yes. Actually, I saw like a green screen morph suit. So someone can like lift him up and just like fly around.
There's a function in After Effects.
Yeah, they have come with a green screen morph suit.
Yeah, it would be awesome. Imagine the things you could do with it.
Big hairy ball.
That's terrible.
You could do that.
Yeah, you could do that. But like After Effects actually has a function to take out the ropes when they do stunts and stuff.
Yeah.
You literally just drag and drop this thing and animate it like you would,
and then you just like
anything else.
Well,
it does it for you. What it does is it takes the image either side of it and blends it, kind of like the screen bezel.
Yep.
And so all we got to do is just lift the cunt up on a rope.
Get those like
that's
thin.
not very safe.
Oh yeah, well we're going to do it to mate. Matey volunteered. He's just like, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it.
Alright.
And I'm like, let's just find a small child to rent. Ricky will do.
You've been nominated.
Grab your guitar, we'll tie a rope around him, lift him up in the air. He only has to go a few feet off the ground.
Yeah, that's true.
And then special effects. Just pile it all on. Special effects.
And then
lightning. Fucking guitar riffs. Amazing.
Thor's hammer just fucking.
And then we can make a thumbnail.
Yeah. That's probably my favourite part of doing video edits is making the thumbnail.
Yeah.
The last one,
so good.
Part 3 of Rise and Insanity.
Hectic.
I didn't have much to work with.
Yeah, not much to work with. You obviously showed.
Because I didn't put much into that video.
Well, you need to try harder.
Yeah. I didn't think it needed much because it was already like it was pretty good the way it was. Like there wasn't much references and things like that.
I just need to be a little bit more special, I think.
No, the start. Did you watch the start when you're sitting there like...
Yeah. I was watching it, I'm like, I can't believe the bastard left this in.
Yeah. I'll leave all that stuff.
Yeah, I know. I should know better.
When I was like reading about like how like YouTube like videos and stuff like how they capture audiences and things like that.
To be as retarded as possible.
Leaving some stuff in.
No, it's like your first 8 seconds of your video is what keeps your viewer watching. So
that movie goes for nearly an hour, so
exactly, that's what I mean. Like, if someone doesn't like that first 8 seconds, they're not going to keep watching it.
That's true.
So people are harsh.
It's true though. I do the same thing. Like if I'm like, oh, this looks like shit.
Brady gives it 3 seconds.
Yeah, well, Brady doesn't even watch our shit, so it doesn't matter.
Thanks for your support, buddy.
Yeah. So like I leave like the weird stuff in at the start because I know people think that's fucking weird and funny.
Yeah. So
it's going to engage, then go into the intro, and then go into the game.
I love a good thumbnail. I absolutely love a good thumbnail. That's what hooks me on
What's
video.
a good thumbnail though?
Oh, anything by Tyler One or I'm a PewDiePie is just fantastic. Or Trick2G's thumbnails are amazing.
Do you know what I love the most about
their video? He's a weird looking bastard.
Links 4s.
Do you know what I love the most?
Yours are the best.
Do you know what I love the most about some videos? Is the end bit of some of the videos where they all have like the dancing bit and they've like cut off Tyler One and I'm a Cutie Pie's head at the end and they're all doing like dancing. to like Shooting Star and shit. It looks
I've
fucking
never
sick.
seen it.
I'll find a video and
Never
I'll send it
seen
to you and be like, look at the last 10 seconds, and it's like when the two next videos pop up and it's just like Tyler One and all that in the background, like dancing to Shooting Star. It looks fucking sick.
Making something out of nothing has to be the greatest job on earth.
It's like when we were talking about doing that movie.
Yes, I still want to do that. I want to win Tropfest.
Oh, Barry.
I'm
talking about like
fucking win
you talking about
Tropfest.
that movie where the like is it the camera or that thing washes
The
up a
walkie-talkie.
shot? Yeah, the walkie-talkie
The
washes up a
haunted
shot.
The haunted
Yeah.
walkie-talkie. Stop spoiling it.
No,
Spoilers.
No one knows it's haunted yet. Nah,
we're gonna have to make a whole new movie now.
We'll just make it a TV.
Now everyone knows about the walkie-talkie and the haunted bit. God damn. The only two bits we made up.
It's not haunted, it's possessed.
Remember we were gonna like actually
We can
like
get in on that.
Bizarre world. Plot twist: it's not haunted, it's possessed, and
Remember
it
when-
stabs someone, they die.
We got
That's
to-
the movie.
we got-
Antenna thing.
we got so excited for that.
You know, like
Straight in the eye.
The
Just-
kids once had that little plastic
With
red
the
thing on
orange thing,
top.
yeah.
It's just like that thing just whacking you in the face.
Remember we were getting so invested in that. You were gonna buy, like you found that walkie-talkie at that shop, and we're gonna go down to Warrnambool for the day to like
we should
record
fucking
it
do
and everything.
Our problem is we have
It's so hard
we
to
have
start a
fantastic
project like
ideas,
that.
right?
I have the time.
Well, I have the time. Just none of you have the time. Brody just wants to be the best at
MLG, motherfucker.
ESL, baby.
He told me a fucking creepy story today. That was weird.
I told
Do you want to come up and tell it?
Yeah. I feel weird now.
Is it like what's the story?
That
The
the two guys.
neighbours. The neighbours.
What do they do?
They work across the road from each other. I feel really weird
Oh,
like this.
Yeah, how
So,
weird is that?
We're playing
Tell the story.
So we're playing Rainbow Six last night, and we always go on the subject of what we do for a living and where we live. Really creepy, right?
Like you and the
whole
other
team.
guys.
Yeah, the whole team. All talking
I
about
thought
it.
it was
I'm
just
like,
you and
oh,
Simo. I'm
I
like,
live
you
in Storm.
fucking know where
Yeah, no.
Live next to each other.
He's like, how
Anyway.
you going over there, buddy?
Um,
you living here?
And so our fifth team member went to sleep, and I was like, I've got a fifth. He's a random. We've played with him once.
Yeah.
And so we got him in, and Noodles was like, oh, I live in Storm. I live in Darwin. And then this other guy was like, oh, I live in Darwin too. And it turns out, he's like, oh, I work at a BWS. And then this guy was like, oh, there's a BWS across the road from where I work. And he works at like a bottle-o that's family owned.
Yeah.
And they work from across the road from each other. And Noodles was like, oh, do you know a guy called Alex that comes in and buys chewing gum and prawn crackers? He's like, yeah. He's like, that's me. I'm like, what the fuck? they're like neighbours now. I was like, it was amazing.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And now he's part of the team forever.
See, I thought like I
He's
thought
blanked
I thought the whole thing where Brody was like, yeah, like there's
So
still
this is-
gifts happening in like my town, and this guy's like, oh yeah, I live in Horseshoe, and then some other guy's like, yeah, I've been
Yeah,
to school."
yeah, that was.
I was like, that's fucking
That's
creepy.
weird.
But then that story is just
Yeah,
like,
Noodles has the
above
best
it.
friend. It's
But they're rivals.
They're not going to play ESL anymore.
But they're rivals. They can't
Or-
play together.
or are they
BWS
teammates?
versus family.
See, that's-
right?
See, this is the thing. He goes over to a BWS and buys bubblegum.
Yeah,
and
he's checking
fucking-
out competition.
Yeah.
Checking the process.
This is like the solo queue meta. It's just
Now,
scoping people out
Now,
one by
do you
one.
reckon it's gonna be really awkward for Alex to go
Yeah,
buy
no.
bubblegum and stuff
Yeah,
now?
Or the best
not
thing ever.
Noodles.
No,
Noodles
wait,
is
who
like
wa-
super
See, this is the-
out there.
Yeah.
I picture him out the front of BWS.
Hey, go on, buddy. Are you there yet?
Yeah.
But how weird would it be if
That's
if Alex walks in, he's like, hey, going Noodles, and there's like other customers, and you're like, this is fucking strange.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was wild. We lost all of our games because we were just so focused on how crazy that was.
You know what we should do?
Someone died here.
We do a seance there.
Yeah. We'll get the
I'm up for
fallen over man.
We were meant to do it at William Street House. You're going to make us that fucking Ouija board, and you're going to hide it
I
in
did
the house
make
for
it.
us.
I did make it.
You shouldn't.
David
You shouldn't do
Don't-
that.
David was dead against it though,
Mhm.
wasn't
Yeah,
he?
because that stuff's
Yeah,
dangerous.
because he's a pussy bitch.
It's dangerous, man.
Called out.
I think we should try it
Look
at
how
our
dangerous
place.
it is.
You could do it. We do it at your house.
I really, really want to do it. Just like when I was a kid,
I wanna do
mate
it.
of mine lived in an old restaurant. Used to be a bank. Like terrible things happened
bank
there,
to a
right? We
restaurant.
used to do seances there all the time,
Yeah.
and fucked up things would happen. If that starts happening at your house, I'll just kind of feel bad. Like
Now,
For
And then you
you're
go-
stuck with it.
just because David's so against it, like
Just don't tell David. But the thing is, you said you were going to do it at my house. You feel bad at their house. You're just like, oh, hey, Bryce, let's do it at your house. Yeah, it's fair.
Mostly just because I know you live alone, it would be funny for me to think about you.
I didn't Ross used to get so scared when I used to tell him stories. Like the story about like video games killing people and stuff. I was telling him all these stories.
That was the worst night ever.
He went home.
It was like...
What was this? You heard noises in the hallway or something?
Yeah, so what happened was, Lincoln told me about the story about a video game killing someone, and I was like freaked out.
It's like The Ring.
So it was like 3 o'clock at night, and Lincoln dropped me off after work, and I walked in the house, and then I went into my room, and I walked out to go to the toilet, and I have a mirror at the end of my parents' hallway, and I saw a shadow, and I just like freaked out and ran into my room, and shut the door, and I was like, fuck off, fuck off, and then all I hear is my mum go, bang, bang, bang. It's your mum.
And you're in there. You probably thought you were having a meltdown.
Yeah, and then I like open the door. I'm like, I'm sorry. I had a real rough night with Lincoln Tom and some stories.
Blame it on me.
I had a real rough childhood with nightmares. Like I was really rattled with nightmares.
Everyone know.
You know what you should never watch? Creepshow 2. You would never get over that. Did you ever watch that? It's an old horror film.
Yeah.
It's like
Creepshow is
a whole.
Though.
Yeah, it's like a whole movie. It had like 4 or 5 short films in it.
Yeah.
And they were like, to this day, I still find the Hitchhiker one terrifying.
See, I can deal with all that. Like, the only my worst experience is when I had that fucking. What are they called? When like you're sleep paralysis with the whole like
shit.
fucking
I don't believe in that.
person leaning on my chest and choking.
Nah, it's low shit.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
Fucking, it hurts.
It's all in you.
No, it's actually chemical.
Yeah, it's all in you.
Got him! Got him!
Got him!
It's, yeah, alright, I'll give you that. I'll lose.
Yeah, it's still a bunch of shit though.
No, it's not.
It's never happened to me.
Yeah, it's
just because it's never happened to you doesn't mean that it's not.
How can I believe it then?
A way to bring it on
if it's never happened to me, how can I believe it?
The way to try and bring it on is to have lucid dreams. So if you
I took those pills. Yeah,
shelf them?
No.
That's why.
2 a night. They're meant to give you like lucid dreams. I forgot what they were called.
Oh, I thought you were talking about pingers.
No.
I was going with LSD.
No, they're like a natural pill. But they're also like used to increase like your like memory and all that sort of stuff and like reflexes and things like that. Yeah,
This sounds highly illegal.
Yeah.
No,
Remember that rainbow stuff that we used to have at work? And
Rooster Teeth used to promote it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they're for gaming. They're made for gaming.
That powder stuff.
Yeah, you can retain most of your memory over your
It's not Tyler 1's Blood Rush.
No, but yeah, it's made for gaming and
discount
like
code Alpha.
And and then one of the other things it does is it's meant to give you lucid dreams as well.
See,
never got one.
See this?
I've never had a lucid dream in my life.
I've had 2 lucid dreams after the fact that I had this sleep paralysis where the first one was I felt a presence in the room and I couldn't move, and then the next one was
it your mum?
No.
We simply cannot guarantee that a fire truck will be at every home or every property under these conditions.
And then the second one was where I was in bed and I was paralysed, and then this black shadow came out from the corner, and then I could hear my parents and my brothers out in the kitchen doing
What time of night was it?
This was 11 in the morning.
Oh.
It was bright.
In the morning.
It was bright, and then this black shadow came in and just fucking stood on my chest, and it was just like.
Happened to me once. I believe you.
That's not.
I believe you.
And then that was 3 weeks before you were just had the weirdest shit happen to me. I'm like, what is it? You just had sleep paralysis. I'm like,
first and only time.
Me.
It only ever happened to me once, but now I know that it's fucking real.
What's the definition of a lucid dream?
It's where you are able to control. You're in the dream, so you're able to control them.
I've had that multiple times.
You're lucky.
You're lucky. I've always wanted it.
It's
like a superpower.
I've never panicked in
You
it
can
though.
sleep with.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I only panicked once.
That's how you get out of them.
Never. I only did it once.
Never summon a demon.
Never summon a demon.
Yeah, no. I know, you realised it was that.
Brody, if you're gonna talk, you just
Come in the fucking thing.
Weird standing.
I'm gonna put an MS Paint
t-shirt
shirt
on.
on you. It's gonna be
Put a
fantastic.
t-shirt on, man.
No, I'm gonna put an MS Paint shirt on you. It's gonna be fantastic. We have special effects. It's low budget, but we have special
Put the
effects.
t-shirt on.
Right now, your voice will be a stick figure talking.
No,
But like,
it'll be
no,
you.
literally just cut out his head and just like pop it in, just like.
No, I've told everyone that he's the cameraman.
What are you
He's
gonna
the
say?
cameraman.
No, the lucid dream thing. I've had it multiple times. I only panicked once recently after the fucking home baptism thing. And
I
that
don't think that video's on the internet.
But it hasn't
no.
been released yet.
But it was.
It's too controversial.
And I was real worried about it and all my religion.
I
And
mostly feel sorry for David.
and then that
Because
night,
he's actually religious, and we've just mocked his entire belief system.
I'm Catholic.
yes.
There's being Catholic, and then there's being Catholic. I'm sorry. Go on with the chlorophyll.
Continue, Karen.
So that night, I realized I was having a dream, and I was in my auntie's house, and I was like, okay, cool, whatever, and the whole family was there, and then all of a sudden, everyone just looked at me and was like, I was like, wait a minute, this is a dream to my auntie, and the whole family just stopped and looked dead at me, and was just like, and they're like, how do you know? They're like, how do you know? And I was like, fuck. And I woke up instantly, and I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep for the rest of the night.
That would be very unsettling.
Yeah, it was weird. Other times you just realize you're in the dream and you just walk around wherever you are.
See, I had an inception dream. So I had a dream where I was an old man and I had like.
Why would I want to look at a big dick?
Thirdly. So yeah,
if it's your own, then that's okay.
No, there's lost hope down there.
You're so hard on
I don't know. What do I say to that?
So yeah, I had an inception dream where I was a man, like an old man, and there was my wife.
Definitely was a dream, wasn't it?
You old man.
Anyway, so what happened was, I had a dream, I was looking after her, and then the zombie apocalypse happened, and then a zombie walked in through the window and like smashed it and killed us both. And as it killed me, I woke up as the same guy, and I walked out, and I was like, the zombie apocalypse is going to happen. We're going to board up, and so we boarded up everything, and then I went to walk through a door in the house, and the vampire walked through the fucking. And just a vampire like shifted through, and I fucking just like got cold like shivers down my spine, so I crept into the corner, and then the vampire looked at my wife, and was just like, where is he? And she's like, he's not here. And then he fucking turned and found me, and then killed me, and then I woke up as myself. But then the vampire shifted through my door in my house, and it came at me. So I had woken up, and
No wonder you're so.
Yeah, and so anyway, the vampire came at me and woke me up, and then I fucking woke up again as myself, and I was
It's like third level Inception here.
Yeah, and then I just like, no, I'm gone back to sleep, and that was like 2 in the morning. It was 2 in the morning, and I was like, I'm not sleeping, and that's a day where I have to work at 5 o'clock in the morning on Sunday.
You know what
it was just fucked.
You know what I got from that entire story?
Yeah, but
Who was his wife?
Who was your wife?
Who
was
it?
it?
Yeah.
I don't know her.
Ooh.
Well, I'm just saying, my brain knows about chemicals.